When we look up at the night sky, we see tiny, shining stars scattered across the darkness. But in reality, the universe is unimaginably vast, filled with billions of galaxies, and within those galaxies are billions of planets. What makes this even more fascinating is that not all planets are like Earth. Some are made of fire, some are frozen worlds, and some drift alone through space without any star to orbit. In this journey, we will explore the different types of planets in the universe as if we are traveling through a cosmic story. We begin with the planets that feel the most familiar to us, known as terrestrial or rocky planets. These planets have solid surfaces made of rock and metal, much like Earth. They are the kinds of worlds where you could, at least in theory, stand on the ground. Earth, Mars, Venus, and Mercury are all part of this group. However, even within this category, the differences are extreme. Earth is full of life, with oceans, forests, and a breathable atmosphere. Venus, on the other hand, is a scorching world with temperatures hot enough to melt metal, covered in thick, toxic clouds. Mars is cold and dry, but scientists believe it may have once had flowing water, making it a place of great interest for future exploration. As we move further into space, we encounter the giants of the universe. Gas giants are enormous planets made mostly of gases like hydrogen and helium. Unlike rocky planets, they do not have a solid surface. If you tried to land on one, you would simply sink deeper and deeper into layers of dense gas. Jupiter and Saturn are the most well-known examples. Jupiter is so massive that more than 1,000 Earths could fit inside it. It is home to a massive storm known as the Great Red Spot, which has been raging for hundreds of years. Saturn is famous for its stunning rings, made of ice and rock particles, creating one of the most beautiful sights in our solar system. Beyond gas giants, we find ice giants, which are similar in size but different in composition. These planets contain higher amounts of substances like water, ammonia, and methane, giving them a colder and more mysterious nature. Uranus and Neptune belong to this category. Neptune is known for having the fastest winds in the solar system, reaching speeds of up to 2,000 kilometers per hour. Uranus is unique because it rotates on its side, almost as if it is rolling around the sun instead of spinning upright like other planets. Not all planets are large. Some are much smaller and fall into a category known as dwarf planets. These objects orbit the sun but do not dominate their orbital path, meaning they share their space with other debris. Pluto is the most famous dwarf planet. Once considered the 9th planet of our solar system, it was later reclassified due to its size and orbital characteristics. Pluto is a distant, icy world with extremely low temperatures far beyond the warmth of the sun. As scientists began discovering planets outside our solar system, known as exoplanets, they realized that the universe contains even more variety than we imagined. One such type is a super-Earth. These planets are larger than Earth, but smaller than gas giants. They may be rocky or covered in deep oceans, and some could have conditions suitable for life. Although we have not yet found confirmed life on any super-Earth, they remain one of the most promising targets in the search for life beyond our planet. Another common type is the mini-Neptune. These planets are smaller versions of Neptune, with thick atmospheres made of gas. Their surfaces are often hidden beneath layers of clouds, making them difficult to study. Despite this, they are among the most frequently discovered exoplanets, suggesting that they may be very common in the galaxy. Now imagine a world completely covered in water, with no land at all. These are known as ocean worlds. On such planets, vast global oceans stretch across the entire surface. Water is essential for life as we know it, so ocean worlds are considered strong candidates in the search for extraterrestrial life. Scientists are especially interested in these planets because even in extreme conditions, life might still find a way to exist. In contrast, desert planets are dry and barren with little to no water. These worlds are often extremely hot, with harsh environments that make survival difficult. They may resemble vast, endless deserts under a blazing sun. While they may seem lifeless, they still hold valuable clues about how planets evolve over time. Then there are lava planets, some of the most extreme worlds ever discovered. These planets orbit very close to their stars, causing their surfaces to melt into rivers of lava. Temperatures are so high that rocks turn into liquid, and the entire planet may glow with heat. These fiery worlds are completely inhospitable, yet they offer insight into how planets behave under intense conditions. One of the strangest types of planets is a rogue planet. Unlike most planets, rogue planets do not orbit any star. Instead, they wander freely through space, drifting in darkness. Without a star to provide light and heat, these planets are incredibly cold and mysterious. Scientists believe there could be billions of rogue planets in our galaxy alone, silently traveling through the void. Some rare planets may even be made largely of carbon, known as carbon planets. Under the right conditions, carbon can form diamonds, leading to the possibility of planets with diamond-rich interiors. The idea of a world filled with sparkling crystals may sound like science fiction, but it is scientifically possible. Finally, we come to habitable planets, the most important type for us. These are planets that have the right conditions to support life. They are located at a perfect distance from their stars, where temperatures are not too hot or too cold, allowing liquid water to exist. They also need a stable atmosphere to protect and sustain life. Earth is currently the only known habitable planet, but scientists are constantly searching for others like it. As we step back and look at the incredible diversity of planets in the universe, one thing becomes clear. Our planet is just a small part of a much larger cosmic story. Each planet, no matter how strange or extreme, has its own unique characteristics and mysteries. Somewhere out there, far beyond our reach, there may be another world where life exists, waiting to be discovered. The exploration of the universe has only just begun, and the secrets it holds may change everything we know about our place in the cosmos.